Animbot's Temp Pivot tool has some pretty neat extra features. The first one is for using Temp Pivot on multiple controls at once.
If we select more than one control, right-click the tool and select Temp Pivot to last object. The object that was selected last will become the pivot point for everything else. If we select multiple objects and use Temp Pivot Centered, the temporary pivot will be put in the center of the objects so they rotate around the center.
Temp Pivot World Space is great if you need to have something hanging from another object.
It keeps the temp pivot in place in world space even when you switch to new frames. Toggle Edit Temp Pivot brings up the manipulator we used to make the initial pivot in case you need to adjust it, and lastly, we can reset Temp Pivot to its default position.
This is a very powerful tool that can save you some inconsistencies in your work. I highly recommend playing around with them to see what all you can use them for.